Our planet is in constant motion. From the deep ocean currents, the shifting tectonic plates beneath your feet, nothing stays still for long. But one of the most subtle yet powerful forces shaping Earth is something we'd hardly ever think about: wind. Deserts, like the famous Sahara or Gobi, are wind erosion's playground. These vast landscapes seem empty, but they are in constant change. Dunes, formed over thousands of years, are pushed and pulled by the wind. What you see today could be entirely different tomorrow. Wind erosion, a quiet artist slowly sculpting the face of the earth over millennia. It starts with something simple, air moving across the land, but when it picks up tiny particles, sand, dust, even pebbles, it becomes a force of nature capable of moving mountains, literally. But wind erosion isn't just about sandstorms or shifting dunes. It's also about the destruction and transformation of rocks. When wind carries particles and crashes them against the surface of a rock, it wears it down little by little. This process, called abrasion, can carve stunning natural sculptures like arcs and rock formations. This process isn't just local to deserts. Even fertile lands far from any deserts are affected. During dust storms, wind erosion can carry particles across continents, redistributing nutrients and sometimes even causing harm. Yet, there is a beauty in this endless cycle. Wind erosion is essential to the balance of ecosystems. It helps create new environments for life to thrive, and it spreads nutrients across the globe. Without wind erosions, landscapes would be static, lifeless.
But as with many natural processes, human activity can intensify wind erosion. Overgrazing, deforestation, and poor agricultural practices strip the land of its protective cover, leaving it vulnerable to the wind's relentless force. This leads to desertification, where once fertile lands become barren deserts. We are part of this cycle, and how we treat the land determines whether wind erosion works with us or against us. With better land management, we can ensure that wind remains a gentle sculptor, not a destructive force. The wind is always there, shaping, changing, creating. A quiet but constant reminder that even the smallest forces can leave the biggest marks on our world.
Blowing air on each sample for 5 seconds with the wind source demonstrates the alien process, with sand dispersing the most loam moderately and rocky soil showing negligible change. Observations highlight real-world samples of wind erosions, such as sandstorms in deserts, with sand and fine particles being the most susceptible to displacement. Human activities like overgrazing or deforestation are linked to increased soil erosion, emphasizing the importance of slope stabilization and vegetation as mitigation strategies. Visual comparisons of soil thickness at different angles and wind exposure illustrate the effects of wind power on different soil types.